Good morning, everyone. I woke up about like 10 minutes ago. It is now 5:20. I go to sleep at 9 lately, which is so nice. I just feel so good. I wake up really early and you just feel like you're ready to get out of bed and you are energized and everything. I still sound a bit sleepy, but I just got up.
I'm Caroline. I'm here to help you feel your best. Sharing with you all my healthy recipes. Gonna make a green smoothie. Teaching you workouts that make you fit, toned, happy. Using your own body weight. Let's do it all with a big smile.
I just love a quiet morning in the kitchen. So nice. So I already poured my water and then I was like, let's just film. So yeah, water. I'm gonna add some lemon. I'm also gonna add some aloe vera juice. It's pure aloe vera. And then I'll take my probiotics. Oh, and I'm also gonna make a ginger tea. So in the morning it is all about hydration. I think I also need to eat that papaya. I feel like it's getting a little bad. I'm gonna take it out. I have ginger, and half lemon. Quick look in my fridge. Got box of dates, watermelon, bunch of potatoes and greens and stuff. And then here I got another big watermelon, 2 more boxes of dates. You can never have enough dates. Then also lots of greens and veggies and some juices for Pear. This vegan yogurt he's eating. Yeah, simple.
Made my quinoa porridge from the spring reset. Looking so good. And here are all you lovely guys in your kitchens joining. It was so much fun. So yeah. 5 questions. Let's see what you guys want to know. Do you look at calories? I feel like I have answered this before, but you know, it's such a big thing that I'm happy to share it again. I'm really not a calorie counting person, and the beauty of this lifestyle is that you really don't have to. Like, you eat so healthy. Fruits and vegetables are naturally lower in calories, and especially when you follow my reset, you get into this routine of like just you finding out how much you eat until you're satisfied and really getting in tune with what your body really needs. Because I think instead of counting calories, you should just listen to your body. When you're hungry, how much you need to be satisfied. Like, no number will tell you how much you need to be satisfied and to look and feel your best and to be completely healthy. And having this number to focus on really just takes out the intuition and also the fun, and it just makes it a bit of like, you know, feeling like deprivation. Like, why would I look at the date and think like, oh my god, this date has like 50 calories. No, like, just eat a lot of dates and, you know, feel good and your skin will be glowing, and eat all these fruits and smoothies. Where did you meet Pear? Are you both professional tennis players? Thank you for the compliment. No, we met in Germany. I was 19. I was finishing my high school, and he was kind of living very close to my mom. So my parents were separated, and I had this one friend who was the girlfriend of, it's so funny actually, a tennis trainer, and this tennis coach was also friends with Pear. And he also was like, you have to meet Pear, you have to meet Pear. And Pear is 11 years older, and back then I was like, no, you know, I don't know, this seems like too much of a setup. But anyways, at some point we met and we had a really good time, and we kind of saw each other for like 3 months, and we were like I don't know, kind of together. But then also I had this plan to move to New York, and I just really wanted to leave Munich because like my childhood upbringing was not like the happiest, and I was just like so ready to leave and do my thing. And like this was my big plan. Like I booked my flight to New York the day I had my last exam at school. So this is how desperate I was to leave. And I saved up some money over like 2-3 years of modeling in Germany to be able to live on my own for a couple of months and hopefully make it work in New York. And I've never been to the US, but I was just like, I'm just going to do this. So I didn't have like, you know, space for a relationship at this point. And it was just not the right timing. Although we just like, you know, it was like we had the best time. It felt so right. We kept in touch, of course. And this pair was so sweet. Like he's so caring and so sweet. He's like the sweetest person. Then we didn't see each other for about a year and a half later. I was in Paris for a job, and then my mom was in Nice, so I flew to Nice to see her for a week, and then I had a flight from Nice to New York. I just have to give you these details because it's just such a coincidence. I went to the airport in Nice to fly back to New York, and then my flight was like they couldn't find my flight, so I had to take another one, which was with a stopover in Munich. So it was, first of all, I wasn't even supposed to be on that flight, and then I had a stopover in Munich, and from Munich to New York we sat next to each other on the plane, and there were like 2 seats in a row, and he got the window seat, I got the aisle seat, and I even tried to change my seat to window, and I was already in the plane, and he like walked down, and we saw each other, and we were like so like, I don't know, like shock, surprised, shaking. And then we had this like 9 hours to catch up, and it felt so, it was like, why did we even wait, you know, for a year? But it was also mainly, I don't know, maybe all, you know, I was also so much younger. I really like grew up so much in that year and a half, which really like was so important to make this relationship work. Because once we met again, I was like, I'm so ready, you know, to commit and have this like serious relationship, and I was like craving it so much. And yeah, so since that day we basically moved in together. Like we saw each other for this weekend, and then on Monday, it was a Friday, and then on Monday I was going to Hong Kong for 3 months, and then he came there twice for a couple of weeks, and then once I was back in New York, we moved in together, and we lived there for 2 years. We said like 2 years in New York, and then we go back to Europe, and this is how everything went. This was, by the way, guys, 11 years ago. Crazy. Okay, about your question about professional tennis players. No, thank you. It's such a compliment. But Per was always into tennis, and then he had like a break of not playing for 20 years, and then he got back into it last year, January. And I'm so glad, because he's so addicted now that he works out all the time, and just makes him so happy. I love watching it. And I started also last year, January, and then I played a lot, and it's so fun. So yeah. All right, next one is about period. Have you ever had problems with your period because of being vegan? So for those of you who are new here, I didn't have my period for about 5 years, and I stopped taking the pill at some point. I think I was 23. I took it for about 7 years. Like in Germany, when you have like bad skin as a teenager, they prescribe you the pill. I wish they would have just told me, you know, to eat healthy. But I was on a pill for very long. I stopped it. I didn't get my period back. And this was also like the time I was really skinny. And, you know, in the modeling industry, like skinny is a different type of skinny. Like skinny is more like anorexic skinny. And the skinnier you are, the more you work, people like congratulate you, the skinnier you look. And basically unhealthy was like healthy, and looking healthy was like you fat. Like this sounds so strange, but it's just so true. So I was really skinny, and my body image was just so messed up from the standards of the modeling industry. And I'm not like blaming the modeling. I mean, I was like, you know, it was my choice to be in it, and I'm glad because it brought me to where I am today, and I'm so thankful. And it just, you know, it was my journey. But this is why I did not have my period. It was not due to a vegan diet at all. Like that's just was not the reason. And I have a whole video about how I got my period back, but it was mainly really weight reason. I had to gain weight, I had to eat more healthy fats, and yeah, that was my period story in a little nutshell. But this was a while ago. I got my period back 2.5 years maybe now, so long time ago. Yeah. How many steps do you take in a day? I know people are so interested in that. I am too. I'm not like, looking at this all the time. I used to have a time where it was like, oh, I want to get my 10 kilometers every day. But then in Ibiza, I don't walk much at all. And I'm more doing just my home workouts that I post here and on Instagram. And here in London, I walk actually quite a good amount. So let me show you. I have... Okay, today is not so much. It's 4.3 kilometers. Yesterday, 7.6. The day before, 8.6, 8.9, 10.9, 4.6, 8.5. So I would say in London, I walk an average of maybe like 8 kilometers a day. In Ibiza, it's more like 2, but then I do my workouts all the time. How to get a small booty and thinner legs? I love this question. I mean, I feel you. This is what everyone wants. Honest answer, do my workouts with a resistance band. So do my firm booty workout. It's only 10 minutes and you really work on pumping your butt up, and also my butt lift. So do my butt lift, my firm booty, and it's just so good. And my cellulite workouts, because they work on the back of your legs, they lift your booty up, and then I would combine that with my inner thighs workouts, and you really like lean out your inner thighs. And to get the best results, I'm not just saying this, like really combine my workouts with my meal plans. You get the best results because it's 80% diet and 20% workout. And once you eat a healthy diet, like it's so easy to shape your body with working out. But if you eat a bad diet, like you can't out-train a bad diet. You can work out a lot, but you won't change it. How did you become a trainer? So it all started during lockdown, and I was just like, all right, we're all at home. We all want to move. We all want to like stay in shape and feel good, and make use of the energy we have and not just get grumpy and fight with our partners and family. So I started doing these live workouts, and I have seen amazing results. I'm gonna put some pictures here before and after. Like before doing my own workouts, I was doing mainly boxing, spinning, running, HIIT, Barry's Bootcamp, like any sort of HIIT cardio. I never did like I never did like strength and like toning workouts. It was always like I want to kill myself at the gym and be drenched in sweat. This was like the goal of the workout. And I looked so much more puffy. I was like hungry all the time. You get these like really strong hunger cravings, and you just want to overeat and binge eat. And yeah, you even like gain weight sometimes. Like I definitely looked more puffy, and I wasn't really like, having the best digestion. Also, I was like irritated all the time and felt just like I would just get stressed easier. And from doing my workouts, I just learned so much to slow my mind down, be present and not feel stressed doing a workout, and really like work with my body and like just shape my body nicely, and enjoy the burn, enjoy doing it with you together and doing it at home. And it's just so much more effective for me. And then you guys saw amazing results, and we just kept going, and it kept growing and getting more popular. So the best description of my workouts is basically a kind of like cardio Pilates low impact style, where I combine all the exercises I find most effective. It's like the perfect mix of cardio and strength and toning using your own body weight, and just some arm weights here and there, some resistance bands, and yeah. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Today I'm making the wild rice salad from my spring reset. It's one of my favorites. I had this all the time when we were at xxxCaro beginning of the year, and I got the recipe, I changed it a bit, and I made my version of it, and it's so good. So here I have all my ingredients lined up. The dressing, which is a true powerhouse in its own. I got some grated beetroot, lots of greens, roasted corn, air-fried potatoes. So good. And here we have the wild rice. You can use black rice, white rice, yeah, really good. I soaked it overnight, and also I just was about to cut up, actually this is why I started this video. I was just about to cut up this bell pepper, and I wanted to just tell you one little hack, like don't take this sticker off and then wash the fruit or the vegetable, because then you will just like rub the like glue and the chemicals all over your produce. So what I do, I just cut this whole thing out. And here is my dinner. So this is a white rice salad, as I mentioned, from the spring reset. The combination of flavors is so good. You have wild rice in there, corn, potatoes, avocado, red, yellow bell pepper, lots of greens, beetroot, and the best dressing. It's so creamy, and it's such a like bowl of nutrients and goodness, and you feel amazing. You're so satisfied, and I love it. I have this like so often, and yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy my dinner.